Good day, y'all. I'm just hanging out. It's my Sunday, even though it's Thursday, and I'm pretty hungry, right? I had a huge smoothie for breakfast, dates, banana smoothie. So throw the dates in, blend those up, and then put bananas in and blend those in the Gatorade, and it was amazing. And then I went on a run with the dog, and I've just been kicking it, on the computer, watching videos, doing this, that, and the other, and trying to buy Bitcoins, but it's probably easy enough, but I just still don't trust putting my social security online, and you kind of have to, but I digress. So right now I just thought of a topic for a video, so I decided to make it. I'm hungry, right? And I don't really have any food in the house, at least that's appetizing me. I do have bananas and I have dates, but I had a date banana smoothie today. So what to do? Well, I've been talking to my buddy, and we're gonna meet up for lunch, but he had an appointment, so I'm waiting for him to come over so we can go get lunch. And that lunch is going to be either a very large sandwich, vegan of course, or a very large burrito, vegan of course. And both are from local joints that are incredibly tasty, and I'm craving it, so I'm waiting for that because I don't want to spoil it, because they are not small amounts of food, and I'm really excited. But I'm hungry enough, and I watch my thought process go when I'm getting slightly undercarbed as they say, and I'm like, what do I do? I'm hungry. I just need to get through the next 20-30 minutes, maybe an hour, but probably not even that long, till I can gorge on really, really tasty vegan food. So what to do? What my thought process was in the moment, just kind of listening to my body and what do I need to do? It's my stomach feels empty. I feel hungry because my stomach feels empty. So I'm gonna fill it with something that is nutritious, but isn't gonna fill me up. So what does that come down to? It comes down to I'm just gonna drink water until then. And it's a great idea because I've been drinking water all day. Well, not as much as I could have, but it's gonna aid in the digestion of said ginormous burrito or ginormous sando. So it's a great idea if you're in a pinch, I mean, you should be drinking water no matter what, but in the case of I'm hungry, I'm thinking of foods that I don't want to eat. Those are coming up. I'm looking through the fridge. I'm willing to pick and do things that I would not regularly eat. There's salami in there, and I'm like, ooh, that looks good. That looks good. I know exactly what it is. I know where it came from. I know it's probably the amalgam of 40 to 50 different animals. God even knows if some were animals. So I'm not going to eat it, but I remember how it tasted. I loved salami growing up, right? But I know I'm not going to eat it, and I wouldn't eat enough of it to satisfy me anyway if I was going to eat it, because I didn't buy it. It's not mine. It's my roommate's, so that would be inappropriate. But it is really interesting listening to your body and just watching what happens kind of mentally when you're running low on carbohydrates, when you're running low on sugar, when you're running low on, I guess, nutrients in the body. It's really interesting, and I highly recommend doing what you can to get in tune with your body. You know what I mean? Seeing the processes and what caused them to go down in your mindset and what you're willing to do that are sometimes unethical. Certainly not too recently, but it would happen where I wouldn't eat for a period of time because I'm just jetting on the computer or whatever, just distracted, I suppose, and not thinking about food, not thinking about hunger. And then all of a sudden I'm so hungry, I'm like, goodness. And I'll go scrounging around the house, what to find, what to eat. And back in the day before I went hardcore, if that's what you want to call it, I would snag a piece of cheese or whatever, and it would be really satisfying, high fat, and you haven't had cheese in a long time, cheese is tasty, but don't do it. It's not good for you. And it's definitely not good for, well, I'll just quickly say what mentality slash what was it, Bean? The I guess the mindset shift slash knowledge that I gained to help me go fully vegan, because cheese was the last thing I gave up. It was the realization that the cheese industry slash dairy industry, because I gave up milk cold turkey when I went vegetarian. I haven't had milk. I've probably had milk in things, maybe like a cookie over the last 3.5, almost 4 years. But, or maybe some chocolate in the last 4 years, but I haven't like drank milk. I went cold turkey on milk many moons ago because there's so many alternatives. It was like the easiest thing ever. I still am flabbergasted when I go home and there's, you know, low fat and 2% milk in my parents' fridge. Not that I'm hating. It's just there's so many tasty alternatives. It just kind of blows my mind. But what made me, you know, jump into the deep end with actually going vegan was the realization that consuming and, you know, promoting or dairy products is more or less, and maybe you're not consuming it, but it promotes and exacerbates the issue of the meat industry because it's where veal comes from. The dairy industry and the veal industry are completely intertwined. Veal being, you know, the baby cows. So they're completely intertwined because I never thought of it like this, but I'm totally digressing. But when a mom cow, you know, whatever they're technically called, that produces milk, it's because there's supposed to be a baby consuming that milk. It's supposed to be a little cow looking quite similar to that animal. Hey, Bean. Hey, do you look like a cow? I think you do. You look quite like a cow. One easy reason I went vegan was because of her, because she looks like a cow, and I was like, oh, well, if that inappropriate substance for the human body, completely unnecessary because it's not meant for humans, is exacerbating the issue of, you know, the veal industry. Like, the babies are born and they're taken away and they're slaughtered. Maybe a few of them get to grow up, but in the humane dairy farms or whatever. But that connection is what made it just blatantly, plain as day, go vegan fully. Like, I never made that connection. Once I found that out, it was easy to get rid of. It's like, oh, well, not only do I not need it, which I knew already, but it's the same thing. I mean, drinking milk and eating meat, industrially speaking, same issue. Same exact issue. Factory farming and the slaughter and death of millions and millions of animals. All right, I'm done. So in those pinches when you are like, God, what am I gonna eat? I just need, you know, to get through this next hour. And this is not a calorie restriction mantra. This is getting to those calories. You know, maybe they're not around, but there is something else that you wouldn't eat around. Just pound water. Or man up, because I do have dates and bananas around. I could eat those. I could. But I think you understand my scenario right now, that I don't want to eat food because I will spoil my dinner. I think you know what I mean now. I am really excited for this burrito or this sandwich, whichever I end up going to for lunch. So my little tip for the day and a little, I guess, inspiration. Yeah, don't drink milk. Like I said, there's so many alternatives. Almond milk, soy milk. Soy milk's certainly better than real milk, if it's real. And I don't know what else you'd put milk in other than cereal, and I don't really recommend cereal. But as long as it's vegan and it's high carbohydrate, low fat, you're good. So, yeah. Anything else you want to say, Bean? Anything you want to say? No, you're just a cute dog. Hope to talk to y'all soon. Love you very much. And I think you if you watch enough of my videos, you'll notice that I hardly ever change clothes, which I do. And if you meet me in person, like on the street, you'll be like, wow, Barry, you're a very clean individual. But like when I'm just lounging around, I will wear the same clothes for days on end. Because I go to work, I have my work clothes, and I have like, separate options for work clothes. And then I come home, and I'm like, well, I wore those pants yesterday. I didn't go trudging in mud. I'm just gonna wear them again. Cutting down on water, cutting down on laundry I have to do. I do not like doing laundry. So if you're ever wondering why it looks like I'm always wearing the same clothes, it's because I am. I'm wearing these pants for, what is it, at least 5 days straight. But I'm not wearing them all day. I have my work clothes. Wear this sweatshirt since it gets cold in my house, and I've worn this shirt a couple days. Actually, like only a day or two. And I wear this hat all the time because it's so comfy and it works front and back. All right, I'm done. Talk to you soon. Later, Gators. Love y'all. Hey, man.